Alrighty, we have a pack where I think the best card is Demonic Tutor, and I think the next best card might be something like a Dolphy Voidwalker. Once upon a time, somewhat of a similar card to Demonic Tutor, but way more narrow, of course, and you don't always have it in your opening hand. So we got a card like Demonic Tutor. That is sort of an excuse to draft Storm, but you don't have to. So here I'm almost a little tempted to take this Channel. When you got a card like Demonic Tutor, you want to skew to have something insanely powerful. And Channel is a very powerful card. It's just that you're not going to have it in your opening hand all the time. But when you got Demonic Tutor, you got almost 2 copies of Channel. And maybe I can wield this Ugin. If I want to like force Storm, I could take Helm. If I want to be like some sort of blue-black control, like I could take Force. But I'm going to take Channel. And maybe I can like build around. Maybe I get more tutors. And when you got Channel, you want to have like big Eldrasis or Ugin works too. Here, I think I'm gonna take Dark Depths because again, when you got Demonic Tutor, having like a unique card like that is very nice. Isn't anything else here I like? I might be green-black straight up, and in that case, green is gonna give me access to cards like Life from the Loam, Crop Rotation, and black gives me access to Vampire Hexmage as well. So this could be something very sweet coming up here. Interesting to see where this goes. Obviously, also I want Thespian Stage when you got Dark Depths. When you're getting Dark Depths third pick, very likely that someone's gonna pass you Thespian Stage. It might not be open, and in that case, it's very unfortunate. But we are on a good start here. And we're back. And here we have Bayou. When you're trying to combine Demonic Tutor with Channel, that's something that's pretty exciting. There is that or like Augur, Torak, Grave Titan, fine cards. But I want to take Bayou here, opens up the door for all the fetch lands to be good mana fixers. Haven't seen anything super good to Channel just yet, but this could be a Yawgmoth deck if I end up with some creatures, which is usually green strong suit. I think it's gonna be good. And a card like Garruk is not really that good in this deck. Neither is Bloodchief's First or Ulven Oddity, and there might be some combos we might be able to pick up here. Alright, so now there's an Elvish Reclaimer, a card that gets more exciting once you have Dark Depths. Alternatively, I could take like Witherbloom Command, Ophiomancer. And I did have some good success with Ogre Khan. Ogre Kaslim, but I think I'm gonna take Elvish Reclaimer here and set up to be a land combo deck with Dark Depths. And for that reason, I'm gonna take Course of Crufix here. It's a very nice value card, finds you the right lands. So we'll see here. I can maybe pick up Fastbond, Suranorb Crucible. You know, I saw Suranorb in the first pack. Ooh, here I'm gonna take Ulamog over Bloodstained Mire. Obviously, Bloodstained Mire would be great, but I don't have any good things to go ahead and get out with Channel, and Ulamog is nice. Might also pick up some Shallow Grave nonsense, and there's no guarantee that Ugin wheels. Maybe someone is playing like a big mana deck, like mono green ramp deck, or is playing some sort of green monolith, basalt monolith deck. So someone might snap up the Ugin, and also you want several targets. If I get Emrakul, it's nice to have both Emrakul and Ulamog so I can draw them with Channel. And if I got Channel and Demonic Tutor, I can now Demonic Tutor for Ulamog. Yeah, this is like looking to be a pretty good start here. Could take Nature's Claim, it's an okay card. There's also this fetch Triland that could fix me for like blue. think that Nature's Claim is kind of weak anyway, so I might as well just take the Triland, you never know. Here I'm gonna take Urborg to make my mana good. Horizon Canopy is an alternative. Could be like a nice card, but Urborg fixing my mana is more important. And there are more cards like Horizon Canopy that you can play. Of course, the ideal one would be Nurturing Peatland, because then I would also be having fixing for that. Alright. And right now it looks like I'm gonna be straight up green-black. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially when you got this, I mean, traditionally in Legacy, Dark Depths is a Golgari deck, I think. So it would be a nice little deck going on here. So maybe there is some persist creatures you can combine with Yawgmoth. So it's just a fine card just to play, and then maybe you have some mana elves, you can sacrifice them to cash in and get another card. Right now the Proliferate doesn't do much, but you never know if I end up with a Planeswalker or like a Walking Ballista or something. Could be decent. Okay, so there is Gix Inquisition. I think that Inquisition is a good card to have in your opening hand. A little less good when you're top decking it, but it's a nice to have an interactive card, take your opponent's counter spell or discard or combo piece. I prefer Forces in a deck like this, of course. Almost every deck does, but this deck looks like it's not gonna get run over too badly. I'm gonna take Soulguide Lantern as a cyber card. I don't think it's strong enough to main deck, but it's nice to have that. So I might like splash. If I open Ancestral or Time Walk, I'm probably gonna splash that, and I do have a Spurs Headquarters, which can help me with that, especially if I get some fetch lands. But would like one more Eldrazi piece here. Not gonna play Violent Cattle. Otavara seems like a random splash. I might splash Kaito, you never know. My mana becomes very good. That's a pretty strong card to play. Although right now I don't think I will. But I don't think Otavara is a card I like in blue, but I'm not gonna splash for like that kind of card. Because you wanna be able to fetch for your splash lands. Ooh, Witherbloom Command, I might play that. Living Source is also not completely unreasonable, but Witherbloom Command digging me towards my lands could be nice. Terra Sound I'm less sure about. It is technically on color, I just think that... but it is better than Nature's Claim, I think. Because exiling is nice, and the fact that this also can take out creatures if you pay 4 mana means that it's not 0% I'm gonna play them. So let's put Terra Sunder in here. I think it could be decent. Let's see here. A little new to OBS, but looking for... So the Ugin didn't wheel, which is important to note. Very happy I took the Ulamog. I wouldn't mind the other Ulamog, the 10 mana version. I would like Emrakul. I'm not sure Kozilek is in the cube. And I think also Portal to Phyrexa is a card you can play with Shan. And it's not so bad. Alright, so here's Thespian Stage, Verdant Catacombs, and the Lighted Halfling would be good. I think I'm gonna take Thespian Stage. Yes, it might wheel, but I've seen people just take Thespian Stage randomly, speculatively. Yeah, Verdant Catacombs will be fantastic, but honestly, almost any fetch land that touches black or green is almost the same thing. So it's not like Verdant Catacombs is that much better than like a Windswept Peeve in this deck. So yeah, I'm gonna take Thespian Stage. I just don't want to risk someone randomly taking it. Oh, Vampiric Tutor. Now, once you have a combo that is very likely to win you the game, like Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, I would like some more ways to search that up. and I think that's gonna be a very nice card. Tropical Island is a card that could help me even more splash blue cards, but it's not like the blue cards I'm splashing are that strong. Deeproot Wayfern would probably be a fine card too, but doubling up on the tutors here. Now I can take Hexmage pretty highly. I would like crop rotation as well. And my deck is pretty much set up. Would be nice to get like a Planeswalker too, but I'm not sure in green black what's the good Planeswalker. Like Grist is probably good. The Lilianas are fine, but it's not that exciting. I wish that my other drafters in this draft were a little faster, you know. Okay, so now there is Recurring Nightmare. I don't think I want Field of the Dead. There's Deep Forest Hermit, Bolas' Citadel. As expensive cards that can ruin me the game. I do have a lot of lands for Field of the Dead. I still don't think it's good. So it's either Deep Forest Hermit or Bolas' Citadel. I'm not gonna be. I could splash a Tinker if I see it. And it's also not impossible for me to hardcut Bolas' Citadel, but it's very hard to do it with Channel though. I could take Deep Forest Hermit to go with my Yawgmoth. That's a nice combo. Yeah, sure. It's a nice backup win condition. Also very good against mono green. Or I mean mono red to have 5 blockers. So normally I like Bolas' Citadel more as a card. I was thinking this deck Deep Forest Hermit is gonna be nice. Might end up with a Skull Clamp. Alright, what do we got here? We got a Ashen Rider, not really a good card for us. There is also Bone Shard, which could be fine. But Caracas is nice once you got Elvish Reclaimer. It also can protect Yawgmoth from removal. And yes, it doesn't fix my mana, but if I got Urborg, it still taps for black, for example. Alright, so let's just take Caracas as a nice card. Mostly to bounce your opponent's stuff, but you never know. And if your opponent's got a very good legend in play, like a Shieldred, it is nice to like maybe crop rotation for Caracas as well. If I get crop rotation, can I reclaim it for it too? Oh, there's now Blightsteel Colossus. That's not my favorite card to channel into play. There is also Rankle, which is seems a lot out of place in this deck, but it's also a card I can save with Caracas. I should also take Silent Clearing as a way to have a sack land. So Rankle doesn't seem that good. Just gonna take the Silent Clearing. And now there is a Deep Cavern Bat card. I think it's gonna be good in this deck. There's also Mere Battlesphere, but that's one of the weaker cards to get into play. I think I would prefer to try this Deep Cavern Bat. It's a good way to clear the way for your Dark Depths combo. Okay, so now there's Portal to Phyrexia and Blooming Marsh, Necromancy, Reanimate. This deck can't really use Reanimate that well. It's a fine card to play because your opponent's gonna have stuff, but I might just try Portal to Phyrexia. And now I can splash a Tinker. Because Channel Portal to Phyrexia is a decent way. It's not very good on turn 2, of course, but other than that, it's nice. So now there's Golgari Rot Farm, which is a slow way to fix my mana. I get a card. I can take Graveyard Trespasser. These duels doesn't seem very good. I think I might just try Golgari Rot Farm. It's could be okay also with Thespian Stage. You can like get this into play and then get some extra value. Now there's Delighted Halfling, which taps for colors mostly, but you can like help cast Yawgmoth with that. There's also Reclamation Sage. I think I like Delighted Halfling here. Doing a mana ramper is nice. And Tenacious Underdog or Unlicensed Hers. Tenacious Underdog is kind of whatever. It's nice with Yorkmouth, I suppose. Let's take this and be very well set up against Reanimate. And oh, we're not playing that. Maybe I'll splash a Hispanic End. Very unlikely, but I do have Rakas, Boros Headquarters, Silent Clearing, so it's not most unlikely. Though, one thing about Tinker, though, is that I'm not going to be able to... I don't have any artifacts to sacrifice. So. If I will reanimate, I doubt it. Never know. We'll rankle anyway. Sure, we might play it. Didn't play with Delighted Halfling. Yetmir's Garden. Never know. Paradoxical Outcome. Not going to play. So, Vampire Hexmage, I want Emrakul. Also, I would like that power. Let's see what we get. There is Retrofit the Farm, which I guess you can do some good stuff with Channel. There is Coalition Relic. Woodful Primus. I love Sheldock Isle, but I might just take Phyrexian Flesh Scourger to play it with Channel. Or I can maybe I like Hard Coffee. I could also take Fatal Push. That's a nice card. I guess I'm just gonna take Fatal Push. I think it's slightly better. It's not like, for example, Flesh Score is that good anyway. So having a nice removal is nice. Oh man, look at these blue cards I can't really play. Mana Drain and Jace. Can't play Moxopal. Here is the Tinker. Again, though, the problem is, how do I get an artifact? There's Spelunking, which doesn't seem like it does that much. It's probably fine. I could take Tinker and then try to get some artifacts to sacrifice. Not giving up much, so we'll see. So now there is currency converter. There's Flash that doesn't do anything here. There's Sylvan Library, Greens Unseen, Eternal Witness, Misty Rainforest. None of them do artifact stuff. This is tough. It's also Virtue of Persistence, but that's a little too small ball, I think. I think Misty Rainforest is going to be valuable. Fixes my mana, gets me Bayou, can give me a blue source for Tinker if I play it. And it powers up Reclaimer. And I can probably wheel one of those green cards. We'll see. Okay, we have Crop Rotation. Tamio, nice card to splash maybe. Damnation would be okay, but I'm gonna take Crop Rotation. Also Life Death, but not using the death part that well. Crop Rotation seems good. There's Gruff Triplets, Lotus Cobra, Scape Shift, Mosswood Dreadnought, Wall of Roots. Walking Blister if I want to make Tinker good. But so I have Misty, Elvish Reclaimer to go with my Lotus Cobra. It's also Mosswood Dreadnought, which is a fine card. I think that I'll try this Mosswood Dreadnought. I think it's gonna be decent in this deck. It's kind of nice with Yorgot as well. And if I had more fetch lands, I could have maybe taken Lotus Cobra. Right. So there's Troll, Scrubland, but Pest Infestation is a good card, and I think it could be good. Triplicate Titan, but I'm not even sure I'm gonna play this Tinker. Right now, I'm not. We have 20 playables because I have 9 lands. Although you kind of have to view Dark Depths as a spell because it doesn't tap for mana, unless I got Urborg. But I think I'm gonna have to count Dark Depths as a spell. Do I have a Soul Guide Lantern if I want to play Tinker? Oh, I have to take Hexmage over Oracle, I think. It's just too important. I love me an Oracle of Muldaya, but Vampire Hexmage is just too good. But it's not like this is a fantastic Oracle deck anyway. It's good, but it's nothing like super insane. Now there's Batterskull, Talisman of Dominance, which could help me cost Tinker maybe. It's not like I have any use for Putrid Imp, so let's just take this and you never know. Maybe I can play the Soul Guide Lantern as well, and then I have 2 cheap artifacts to sack to Tinker. And with all my tutoring, maybe that's fine. There's an artifact as well. Cost it for 3 mana and tinker it away. So we shall see. I think with all my tutoring, playing tinker is probably gonna be fine. And of course the main target is Portal to Phyrexia. You can't tinker for Flesh Sword against mono red because it's gonna come a 7/5 menace lifelink. But so 9. And if Dark Depths is a spell, that means I have 25 total cards. I'm probably gonna have to cut some then. I can cut like Inquisition, it's not that good, and I already have Deep Cavern Bat. Cut like a Terra Sunder maybe, or Rankle seems bad. Force blue sources for Tinker. Who knows? There's Mox Opal, which I could play to enable Tinker, but it's just not gonna do very much. Take Spelunking, I think. Does not do that much though. Draws me is basically an Explorer that can add some mana. Sylvan Library is nice though. That's probably better than Terra Sunder. 9, 8. So I'm playing 18 lands, including Dark Depths. That seems decent. Yeah, this is a brew. Damnation is a sideboard card. I don't think I need a main deck. I think my main plan is so strong I don't need Damnation. But be a good matchup for it. Lotus Cobra did wheel. Yes, I could play 17 lands, Dark Depths being like a several land if I got Urborg. because my curve is pretty low. And I have good mana fixing. Titan, another Tinker target, or Channel target. Ah, it's just good. Late over. Sure. I think I need to cut one card. Maybe I should just cut Wither Bloom Command. It does dig me towards my lands, and I can re-establish the Martlag combo. Light Halfling is not even that good. It does ramp me, but it doesn't fix me, so it's kind of weak. Basically only helps me cast Yawgmoth. So let's see. We are on draw, and we have a DarkDepthsCombo. So we can turn on Reclaimer, turn to Cobra, and then hopefully I can draw land to be able to Hespin stage and also fetch Reclaimer. But so I can turn on Reclaimer, turn to Lotus Cobra, and then I can get a fetch land Reclaimer. Something like that. Wouldn't command is not bad either, because it can destroy Chromox and find lands. So I decided not to use Scrapper. I can't question my opponent's decision late, then unless you got to Lord and Academy. There's no assault on it, so my opponent is deep on the artifact plan. So I can do that here, so I can test my stage, Lotus Cobra, and the next turn I should be able to get a market logger. Can play DarkDepths to get mana, and then test build stage. Call Duel. So you get to draw 3 cards and 3 mana, but whenever I get an unblocked creature through, I get control. So unless my fantastic creature here, I do get to steal that. Let's see. Take DarkDepths and random color. Take Translation combo of DarkDepths. Be the DarkDepths with no counters on it. Attack. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have anything. But my opponent keeps the duel. It has to deal with Martlag. Anywho. Five. Treachery would be bad. because I don't have a... Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty bad for me. That's bad. What I can do now is tap to Chromox, kill that. And hopefully I can get a duel now. untitled and draw 3 cards. So do have 3 mana. I can demonic tutor for like something, or I can cast Reflection Flesh Gorger to play a creature here so that opponent has a haste creature can't just steal back the torture duel. Unless it's like a Fondom or Hellcat, but then I can steal back. Stone and Wheatstone, that's fine. So probably kill something here. I have to pay 3 life though. Yes, my opponent is clearly a very heavy artifact deck. Oh yeah, of course you can do that. Also another reason I wanted to play a creature, I guess. But Mystic Forge. I'm gonna board in Terra Sunder for sure. That is for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Coated Jewel back here. Crop rotation for like a Caracas at some point, if that's a thing. Yep. So I did not draw a card to get into play with Channel. So I have 6 mana. What could I Demonic Tutor for? That would be good. I can't cast Tinker, I don't think. Maybe I can. I can play Lotus Cobra. Play a land. Get like your Moth. Soulguide Lantern. Because I don't really want to tinker away the jewel, because I don't think it's that likely for my opponent to be able to hit me, you know. What needs some hasty flyer for that to happen? There's a lot of decisions in this thing. I'm not sure I played it correctly, but sure. Hold up. Where's Tinker? But yeah, I'm not sure here. Let's pay 1 life into DT. Oh yeah, I have the Vestiges. That's plot to get. Could also get the kind of balance out of it. Four. Now I can draw a lot of cards if I want to, but I'm sure I do. thing is that I'm taking the brain because it's my so long. Alright, so I'm about some artifact stuff. Terrace, for sure. Like, I don't know. Crop rotation, less good when it's going a lot of things are still like guys don't want to be forming more cards and do that. Alright, I'm gonna keep this in. Not best, but I do have a lot of things. Suppose I'm gonna leave this stage. That way I can take over for next element of this card. Tickets, that's all the team targets. Now if I don't channel them. So that's nicely. Full. Okay. So when I fest stage talk activated for that's where I have my mana. I hope time not is not in this. I have five men. I think we're not gonna lead on Sorcerer. Mage. Land. Don't worry about the shenanigans. Don't have to worry about Planeswalker. High that I have to worry about. And unfortunately, it was only in my hand, so I could get hit by Brain Flames turn. Snap. Okay. This is time spiral. Really stand up on his own land. I could kill that text, but I'll see if I have to. Yeah, I don't do that. Why now? You have a Karok slide. Nice. So 5. So. Rock aside. To kill Slay. It's like a safe thing. That's my artifact, so assuming I have a look what you use for the token. And also if I go DarkDepths, I have 15 hiding. Okay. Except for the starting. Great, but we're Sorcerer. I can cycle that land unless it's like a swarm. source. That case, save it. I say save it. On an island though. At the umbrella. Although I don't think I need to play my triland here. I think I can afford to cycle. I already have 5 mana without the triland. I can go course, but I think I wanna cycle the turn, because when you do it course, you play it and then play a land. If I play it here also, you could get counters. So I think everything just points me here. It's better for me to cycle ahead of course. This seems good. Godless shrine. Nice art. Very nice art. Right. Cycle this bad boy. Tutor. I think I'm gonna play this bait out of counter spell. Hopefully it's not mana drain. That's Remand, okay. That's bad. Some good vamp for Caracas, but it's Titan. Do is vamp or Dark Depths and then immediately play it. I could also get Caracas and then bounce Ursa. Then hope to draw Dark Depths. I think that might be better. It's a little safer, I think. Because there's a lot of answers to Mark Log in blue. Workshop. Thoughtseize away. Now you can't cast Ursa at least. Took the Deep Forest Hermit. Golos gets a land. I can Caracas Golos though. Again, it's a little awkward to give my opponent more lands, but I think it's we shall see. If my opponent is close to being able to activate Golos. If my opponent is not close to activating Golos, I don't need Caracas. Gets versus Saga. Okay, so I don't need to bounce Golos. At least. Let's remember, okay. Silman. So I could test Translation versus Saga. But I'm not sure it's so good because I'm gonna was gonna get the first chapter, so you're gonna have to wait. And I don't even know what I would. I can't copy the workshop though, and I can cast Triplicate Titan next time, which is nice. That's probably better. Yeah. Opponent has Ursa in hand. But it doesn't seem to be very likely to activate goals this game. Yep. Spawns, I think I will bounce it. It's stars are large though. Copy shop. Take 4. I'd have to Caracas, the goal is just not to die. The channel is extra. Tutor and so the problem is I could 3-6. I can't really do that much, so I guess I'll so land. But it just be dead here. Yeah, probably dead. So my opponent makes a combat strike. That grows and by 5/5s. Block 1. That's unfortunate. Pick again, I want Terra Thunder to kill some other stuff. Terra Thunder versus Saga. Like a station, I think. It's absurd. I do have a turn to pull them unless I get forces. I also have Tinker as a back to this, so this is super very even if I want to have forces, I still have some play. Which is I channel is your results, there is spell pierce. Talisman, why not? I'll show my dominance first. Colorless, then do this. Team first, but I don't really want to show my profit. I think this is enough to win. What I could have done is to also tinkered. I want that force. I didn't want to show off my footprints also not a lonely land but indestructible. Good thing about the store is if I naturally draw the DarkDepthsCombo that keep this as a fine hand. Nothing great. Channel gives me so many possibilities, you know. Does give me so many possibilities. Yeah. Two my opponents would make me feeling a little bit better because if my opponent forced my channel, I could have still won the Tinker. I'm pretty much gonna lead with deep cabin bat. And I don't play Bayou because I don't want to get squeezed. The front. I have a passive station, but it should be fine. Lead with deep cabin bat. Against. I can more than one passive station anyway. The one ring versus over annoying one ring can kill indestructible. And Ursa is good when all hot cards to Ursa, so I'm gonna take the one ring. Opponent did not declare. Let's cost crap. And the X makes potentially too. Not that it's doing much, but yeah, I can draw a dark steps. So I could have set from Cobra. I mean the bat post recently. I should stop being more careful. Misty is a lot of mana at some point. Yeah. I could also cost this decision to make a massive amount of tests, but wait. Yeah, I should not attack that something. Because my one ring kind of would have very fast against that. What I can do is versus I'm not rock because I can blow up to next turn. Yeah. Yeah, this gonna be good. They missed this team. I want to rip force. That would be bad. And station. Great. And if one doesn't have force, she'll gain lovely. To get 6 tests. Doesn't seem like my mom has to have 2 between those colors, but yes. Also use with one grain a little bit. So drain too, I think. Stewart. But the still slow. The artifacts from Tutor. Every fan and kill all woodwork will come. Works for the force as well. There we go.